TJX, SCOB, APDN, KR, LBPH, MEDO, GIL, FUBO, IRNT, X, SNO, IRNT, QCOM, QCOM, W, QCOM, MEDO, AGC, QCOM, Shop, QCOM, MEDO, QCOM,
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys have been trading well out there. Hope you guys. 1 second here. It's me.
QCOM, BVPR, SRNGW, BVPR, Spot, AGIL, AUPH.
Alright, guys. Just getting everything set up.
TDOC,
Gonna just do this quick stream today. Where we go? 1 second here.
SLB, ACHV, BVPR, XPL,
Alright, day 4:30. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. This cool. I'm just starting a stream early today because I'm gonna work out and get started with my day. Alright, so 54. Where is it? There it is. Okay, cool. Hope you guys have been trading well. Hope you guys have been, been able to trade pretty decently in this market. I know that it's kind of been a little slower, so that it is what it is. Something we got to deal with. But if you're a short seller, there's been plenty of opportunities on SPRT, BBIG. Alright, I'm live. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm live going over today's trading day. Basically break even day. Alright, there's that. Cool. There's that, guys. I'm just getting set up here. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. Like I said, as of late, it's been good for short sellers or long buyers. We had yesterday a little. There's been some opportunities here and there, but nothing really like I'd like to see it. Not a huge volatility, not a huge price action, and it's kind of been pretty boring. I'm really hoping that we get a ramp up in the opportunities, but right now we're just being patient. I've wasted about $700,000 not being patient. And today I just kind of sat back and, I traded a couple things, but nothing too crazy. There's not really a whole lot to trade. I'm waiting for those big move volatile days, guys. That's when things become emotional. That's when things become predictable. ADR, SBRT, BBIG. Alright, cool, there's that. Yeah, today was just kind of a boring day. I don't know why that's not working. Hold on.
GME, QLI, UJSCHWY,
Let's see here. Alright, guys, there's that. I'm gonna go live on TikTok now. I don't know why StockTwits isn't working. Anybody else having problems with StockTwits? Alright, there's this. Alright, cool. Alright, guys. We're ready to go here at NorManualTrading.com. Yeah, I'll shut this guy off here. What's going on, Work City? What's going on, Olive? What's going on? I hope you guys had a great trading day. I know today was slower. And, you know, we are just sitting back, relaxing. You know, there's nothing too crazy going on right now. So we're not going to, you know, go too crazy out there. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we're being patient with the opportunities, being patient with what's in front of us, not forcing anything. You know, what's going on, DB? Jake, what's going on? Joey Dallas, Christian, what's going on? So, yeah, I mean, the main story, guys, is, you know, just being patient out there. You know, not wasting time, not wasting effort, not wasting mental capacity. Today, guys, I mean, there was some opportunities, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just unfortunate that we're not seeing huge volatility. I mean, Ader would have been nice, but we're not even seeing bounces on these anymore, really. I mean, we get a bounce from 1070 up to 1250. That's all right, but that's not anything great. And I mean, on the way down, it just kind of slowly trickles down. So, you know, we're not seeing sharp, emotional, huge sell-offs. We're not seeing halts or anything like that. You know, I'm not even looking for like a GameStop move. We're just looking for like 100, 200, 300% runner. The gap scans today that I showed you guys was just lame this morning. I mean, it just looked like crap. I'm sorry, but, you know, nothing crazy. I posted the gap scans this morning in the free chat room, links in the bio. Right. Where is it? I thought I did. Or is it the 1K? I posted the 1K. I don't know. There it was. So I posted it right here. I mean, you got max 30% gapper, 26% gapper, 12% gapper. I mean, we're not seeing, you know, chase. And so, you know, it's unfortunate. It's just, this is not the September that I was looking to get started with. I really thought September was going to start off hot, and we're not seeing that. So that's the way it goes, though. We have to be patient. We have to sit back and you know, not force anything, because as a trader, you know, when you start forcing, you get yourself in trouble. What's going on, Eldrin? And we don't want to get ourselves in trouble, you know. At the end of the day, we want to give ourselves opportunities that have price action that can, you know, hopefully give the opportunity to change lives. You know, I mean, on the short side, this had an opportunity to change some lives, you know, 30%, you know, but we're not seeing 200, 300, 500, 1,000% runners really, and intraday or just about day two, right? So we're not seeing huge volatility. We're not seeing huge price action movements. And when it's not like that, as a day trader, it's just slow. You know, and that's the way it goes. We have to trade with what's in front of us. We can't force anything that's not being, you know, that's not there. That's not moving, that's not running, that's not ripping. So, you know, today was basically a break-even day. Yes, it's Raj, it's live. Today was basically a break-even day, and other than that, I mean, like I said, there's not these dips and waves and valleys that we can really ride out. I mean, GSAT tanked today. I mean, I don't even know what AMC tank. Typically, guys, just so forewarning, statistically, the SPY generally moves down this last couple of weeks in September. So everybody be wary of that. And on even saying that, I mean, we're due for a pullback as well. So, you know, at the end of the day, not only is September, you know, that time of year where we generally get a pullback, but or especially later in September, but now look at the market. It's just gone straight up. So, yeah, I mean, I think more than ever, I think statistically you could have yourself some edge on the short side coming in the next couple of weeks. If, you know, you start accumulating puts, it's not really a terrible concept, risking off high a day, especially after today being down a little bit. Yeah, we're due for it. I mean, I wouldn't mind a 15, 20, maybe 30% pullback. We're due for that, you know. So, if you guys haven't already on TikTok, make sure to like the page. Make sure to like the page. I would appreciate that, guys. Helps the channel out a ton. Adrian, what's going on? Kelsey, what's going on? Cowboy, what's going on? Those of you guys on TikTok, do you want to see... yeah, please like the channel, guys. I'd really appreciate that. Those of you guys on TikTok, you guys want to see the right here? You guys want to see the screen? What do you guys want to see? Let me know. People don't want to make money. Yeah, some people just... Is the market usually slow during this time of year? Harvey, no. I mean, in small caps and mid caps, generally not. But I remember, I think last year it was late September we had the move, and then on October, November, and December it really started to heat up, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Okay, so all you guys want to see the screen. All right, so we'll go like this. We'll try and make this work here. See if I can make this work here. There. And those of you guys on Instagram, I can go. I just shut my laptop, but I don't really care at this point. What am I trying to? I'm trying to flip the camera here. Oh, I need the laptop though. It's my camera. Oh. This. Okay. We're just making a mess everywhere. Anyways, guys. 1 second here. Let me see if I can do this. I'm just all over the map here. Alright, there you go. But yeah. So 1 second, guys. I gotta get a paper towel. Alrighty, guys. Anyways, so there's that. Today we tried KPLT, and, it didn't pan out because, we didn't have a further run on ATER. If this goes to 20, 25, 30, maybe 32, 35, K-Pool can go to 10, 11, 12. But it didn't. And, that's just the slower market that we have. And then ADER, the only other trade I took was, you can see on my screen here, you can see my buys here. So, ADER, if I go to the 1 minute, you can see me buying this downtrend here. And then I sold off on this perk with a $55,000 winner. And that basically is just break even on the day. So, yeah, that's really it today, guys. Nothing too crazy. I wish that I could say that today was a huge day, but right now, guys, the market's not showing us anything, so we can't take what's not out there. There's not a lot of emotional traders going on right now. There's not a lot of big emotions, and that's the way it goes. So I want to update you guys on my longer term positions. Okay, I haven't done that in a long time. So GE, last I'll talk about day trading, swing trading real quick. We're not seeing huge movement, so we're not going to force anything. We're not seeing 300, 500, 1,000% runners, so the motion and the FOMO is not out there. And right now, we're not seeing anything that we can size up on, really, a whole lot. So, as a day trader especially, it's a little frustrating right now. But if you have smaller size, and if you're able to take advantage of 10, 15% moves, that's fine. I'm at a point in my career where, I like to take advantage of those big moves, but I also have to be able to take advantage of smaller moves, too. It's something that I'm working on. But yeah, so let's see here. So GE, I'm in this one long term, way down in here. I had to raise some cash, so Verizon and ABBV, my dividend plays, I got out of. And what's the other one that I got out of? There's one other one. Anyways, but I've been buying AFRM lately. I like the way the news on this company. My initial buys was not right here at 89.97, and then I've been adding. I added at 104, and I've been adding in these dips multi-day, and I have a pretty good chunk of AFRM. This could potentially interrupt the credit card system. I really think if you look into this company, and I also like the way that this is an IPO. It's a fairly newer IPO. And we've been seeing IPOs make massive moves over the past 5-10 years. And we're starting to make a move into the gap. But it also, they partner with Amazon. I think they have a partnership with Adidas. You should really look into them. They're a solid company. Their earnings were good. Their guidance they raised up. So, anyways, that's something that I've been longing in my long term. And then I really like solar plays in the next. I think they can move big in the next year or two. I think it can be potentially like a Tesla type concept where you kind of hit the mark where people are starting to really use solar, as well as the market's going to pay up finally, because we had the big run on solar back in 2001. Back in here, right? Went from 26 up to 317. And then we've just been consolidating. And, we're kind of just, I think that the solar industry is going to be the next Tesla type move, right? Where, greenhouse gas and then all of a sudden just boom, right? And I'm also in CSIQ as well. CSIQ is one that I'm in as well. This one is one that I'm watching going into the next year or two, just like I am FSLR. I want to be long term, but if these things pay out, 1,000%, which is plausible in the next couple of years. I mean, if you go back and look at them, $1.95 up to 42, and that happened in a year, anything's plausible. Solar has chased to it, but I think this time we're finally starting to get the stability behind it, right? We're actually starting to see revenues, and we're starting to see cash actually come pretty strong into this market, as well as it chase into the future. So both of those two things combined, supporting with money, starting to really catch up with it, and the company's growing, as well as, in the future, there's a lot of potential to it. I think it's going to cause some chase in the solar sector. But I've been adding FSLR down in the 60s and the 70s, 80s, and then I've been adding this breakout right around 90 and 100. So that's kind of been my longer term portfolio. Ads was kind of get some solar plays going. FSLR and CSIQ are my favorite. And then AFRM, I really like this one to interrupt the credit card industry a little bit, as well as just I think they're going to be a strong company with the payment plans that they can create. And then what else was there? I'm in QS. This is a long-term watch. Bill Gates is behind them. Boeing, I think long-term is going to be a very stable company. RCL and Delta are ones that RCL and CCL are cruise liners that got hurt just because of COVID. I think they'll be fine. Give it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and we look back and be like, okay, that was a great opportunity. Let's see here. What other ones? There's another one that I'm forgetting. I've been just every 2 weeks I add into my SPY, my QQQ. When it goes down, I add full. When it's in an uptrend, I only add half. What else? Intel, I've been holding this one for years. I still think, even though, this one, I still think the chip industry is going to, with the solid dividend, I think this one could go to 100 within the next couple of years. I really do. They still own a huge share. They need to innovate, though. They need to become like a T-Mobile and just start innovating. And the new CEO, I think, that they added is going to be great. Airbnb, obviously, I've been adding this one in the 130s, 140s, 150s. Coin, another one. Small ads. Snowflake, I forgot about this one. This one I'm in at 189. I got in this day right down in here. And, man, it's been booming ever since, so that's awesome. So, yeah. And that's UPST. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the company. Obviously, this thing's been on a tear. Sorry, that's the wrong company. Yeah, it's been on a volatile tear. That's awesome. And other than that, guys, I don't really have a whole lot. I have like 7 or 8 main core positions in my long-term portfolio, and then I have just bits and pieces of companies to add into. If I start to believe in them more, but right now they have to prove to me that I can believe in them more. And so taking a starter kind of just says, hey, I'm in like QS and EH, I'm in these companies as a starter, LCID starter. These companies have to prove to me that they're going to be worth it in the long term. They haven't proven that yet, but I still want to have a piece just in case they decide to go crazy on me, and I can start to add once they prove me otherwise, or they prove with strong conviction that they're going to start offering opportunities for the long term. So there's probably some other companies that I have some starter positions in, but my main positions are GE in at like 50 or 48, something like that, and then Snowflake 189, FRM probably an average of $100 a share. You know, FSLR, I'm in at like $85 a share. What else? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm free. My brain's fried, guys. That's all I can say. I mean, it's, well, not even fried. I've just been like frustrated that this market is so slow. It's exhausting just watching this. You know, when you have such a high mentality and you start sizing up and then all of a sudden you're down 700K in a week or so, it's like, you got to take a step back and you got to reset. And I just want this damn market to heat up so I can start, you know, really sizing up and creating opportunities throughout every day that are taking advantage of those opportunities out there that are there. But right now they're just not there. And so as a trader, we're not seeing, it's not really that fun of a time right now. I mean, there's money to be made every single day, but it's nothing too crazy. And I want to have that big crazy day, and then the rest is history. You guys will see. So, alrighty, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat, link description below. My course teaching my process, link description below. Brokerage that I use, link description below. Brokerage, 2 free stocks, value up to $1,400, link description below. Yeah, it's a good, exactly, Travis. It's a good time to study. It's well said. It's a damn good time to study. Those of you guys on TikTok, stay on. I'll be here for, you know, a couple more minutes on TikTok because you guys have some questions, and feel free to ask. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Yeah, you guys got to keep your head up, study. You know, when times are slow, study, study, study. Mauricio, I know you have. I can tell. You've been messaging me, and I know who are studying and who are not. I've been doing this for years. I know people who are studying and who are not, okay? All right, cheers to you.